So, unfortunately, shit's getting real right now. Russia is currently attempting to take over Ukraine, and the Ukrainians are fighting for their lives, their freedom, and their land. And Godspeed to all those over there, like all those people over there. I pray for all the citizens, like just to be well and everything. But I'm also praising all the soldiers who are out there risking their lives for peace. And in a case like this, like a world threat, not just specifically war, but for example, the pandemic or global warming, it's best to acknowledge the problem and help any way possible. But for some reason, that doesn't stop, quote, influencers from trying to spread what they think is a powerful message. More specifically, what this influencer did. Of course, this isn't the first time that it's happened, and unfortunately it's not going to be the last, but I figured I'd go ahead and, like everyone else, just sort of poke fun on this individual. Alright, so we have this actress here, Annalyn McCord, who is only known for this one bizarre show everyone remembers her on, and during the beginning of the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, she thought it would be a good idea, an idea so good that there would be no possible way that it could backfire, to make a video on, of course, Gee, I wonder how this will go. It, of course, backfired. The video's message was so weirdly worded and just bizarre in general that no one took this seriously. Everyone took this as a joke. Yeah, you sure are an activist with that fake tan, blonde hair, rich house. Kind of a mess, but still, point stands that this person probably hasn't had an ounce of prejudice in their entire life. Anyways, let's go ahead and go on the video. Alright. Dear Mr. President Vladimir Putin. That's a way to start. Alright, let's watch the video.
Dear President Vladimir Putin, I'm so sorry that I was not your mother.
What? Are we gonna start out with that? I'm so sorry that I was not your mother. Are you saying that, like, if you were his mother, you would have made a change? You alone would have caused the world to be at peace right now? Like, what are you on? I understand this just, like, the first 6 seconds, but, like, that's quite a way to open up.
If I was your mother, you would have been so loved.
No, I wouldn't.
Held in the arms of joyous light. Never would the stories plight the world unfurled before our eyes, a pure demise of nations sitting peaceful under a night sky. If I was your mother, the world would have been warm. So much laughter and joy, and nothing would harm. I can't imagine the stain, the soul-stealing pain that the little boy you must have seen and believed, and the formulation of thought quickly taught that you lived in a cruel, unjust world.
That he lived in a cruel, unjust world. There are so many people out there in the world that have it worse than Putin, and yet you're saying that if you were his mother, you would single-handedly make the world a better place. You would make Putin a better person, not some war-hungry dictator. Is that what I'm getting at? I mean, maybe I have to play the video to know what she's on about.
Is this why you now decide no one will get the best of you? Is this why you do not hide nor away shy from taking back the world? Was it because so early in life all that strife racked your little body with fear?
Is this a poem she's reading? Like, did she make the poem, or is this a pre-existing poem? I don't get it. Is all of this happening because you weren't his mother? You think you alone would have helped Putin? Like, be this happy boy that you claim he should be? I still don't get your message.
If I was your mother, if the world was cold, I'd have died to make you warm. I'd have...
I mean, Russia's pretty cold. Anyways.
Died to protect you from the unjust, the violence, the terror, the uncertainty. I would have died to give you life.
You all know who else would have died to give someone like him life? Hitler's mother, but, you know, guess what happened there?
Oh, dear Mr. President Putin, if only I'd been your mother. Perhaps the torture of unwrit youth would not within your heart imbue ascription to such fealty against that world that you thought was so cruel.
I feel like the rest of the video right now is just gonna be repeating her point, and that point is she doesn't even have a point. Her point right now, as far as I'm concerned, is that if she was Putin's mother, she single-handedly would have made Putin a better person. I don't think your fake tan ass could even help him then if you even had the option. This is a joke. If I scroll down, you can see everyone is just clowning on this bitch. What? Like, nobody is taking this seriously because it's such an odd way to, like, try and get your message to the president of Russia. Like, are you serious? Like, yeah, look at that comparison. That, oh man. What was going through her mind? Like, did nobody tell her this would be a bad idea? It baffles me so much that she genuinely thought that this was a good idea to read out a poem to Putin, the same dumb cunt who's literally trying to invade Ukraine, killing innocent people. Like, are you serious? You think you alone would have saved the world? There are so many other stuff we gotta worry about. And yet you think writing a poem to Vladimir Putin saying that if you were his mother, you single-handedly would have made a change in his life. That's so fucking stupid of you. Thousands of years worth of history, and yet we're somehow right here. Me just sitting on a computer, making fun of a fake tan, rich-ass white woman, writing a poem to someone who is currently taking over an entire country. How the fuck did we get here? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And it baffles me that she still has it up. That she calls herself an activist. I haven't seen you. You've probably donated to charities and everything. But I haven't seen you do jack shit about all the other people, all the other problems going on. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make this short video. And, yeah. I'll see you guys in a bit.